Hey, welcome back to my kitchen remodel here in Yucatan, Mexico. Some retired American expat living here, bought a house 10 months ago. Been in Mexico though for nearly 6 years. And our kitchen renovation is starting on week 3. What they did was they stuck in the floor tile that we picked out. Yeah, this is tile that we picked out. It's a little bit different from the rest of the living room. That's the living room area. And this is what we wanted. We didn't want anything real flashy because the counter is a very exotic green colored granite from Brazil. So we want that, which is going to be all this right here. And that's where the oven goes. So not sure exactly what they're going to be doing, but the guys that do the cabinets, which is actually the kitchen designer, he's an architect. He's the one that is in charge of this project. It needs to come over, and the granite cutting guy. Now, there's a guy that's all he does is cut the granite because it's a big deal. It's kind of pricey stuff. Is going to come over and measure everything before, and then go back to their workshops and cut, get everything up and running, and then bring it here and to install it. So I don't know exactly when these people, the construction people, did all this concrete work. They also did shakum on the outside. So that's what we wanted, was to be shakum on the outside of all this. With some outlets as well. They did that, but they need to come over and clean up. But we're probably waiting on those 2 other guys to come and measure things. So that's it for the first day of week 3. They tell us we have probably another month to go. Looking forward to having this kitchen done so we can use this level. We're not using this level at all right now. And so we really wanted that to get done. I can move all my living room stuff back upstairs and actually use this. If you're got a question about doing a home kitchen remodel in Mexico, it's much different than we've done in the US.
Well, it's actually later in the day, found out that they did the shikun wrong. So they chiseled it all away, as you can see. It was very noisy, made it really rough and everything. So the mistake is that on shikun, and we had a lot of this actually done on the outside projects, is that you stick in these blocks, which you can't even see now. So you stick in the concrete box and rebar and all that I've shown, and then you have to slap wet concrete onto it so it's uneven. And then you stick on the shikun because it's a concrete finish. Again, it's made from a bark of a tree nearby. They buy it already pre-made. Our guy that did our outside projects actually made it himself because he's very knowledgeable about all this. But for the kitchen project, he wasn't available. We used our kitchen designer for that. They had to chisel it away because they didn't do that slab concrete part. And you can actually see the outline of the bricks, which is a problem. And of course, outside, it's a big deal because if it gets wet that more easily, and we had a rainstorm yesterday, we'd see the outline of the cinder blocks everywhere if we had that. But no, it was done. It slapped some wet concrete on it. You couldn't see where the blocks were, and then you stuck the concrete finish, the shikun finish over it. So that's the mistake they made here in the kitchen, is that we could see outlines of the blocks. And it was not really supposed to get wet in here, but when it gets wet, shikun gets wet, you would actually see that. So they had to chisel it out and do it correctly. So this is really rough. You're going to throw concrete, probably they'll come tomorrow to do that on it, and then stick the shikun finish over it. We love the shikun finish. This wall is shikun. Quite honestly, almost all of this house has a shikun finish on the walls, in and out. Only a few places, like over there, we have an accent wall. We actually painted that. But a lot of it is, this was painted, a little accent color as well. We've also used downstairs and upstairs a turquoise, oceany type of color as the accent wall. So it's not all of it, but it is a vast majority of the house is a shikun finish because you don't have to paint it. It handles the weather here, high humidity, higher temperatures, beach air, sea air. and all that. It's really great. You have to like maybe clean it once a year, which you can hire done and just can paint, just clean it with a brush, wet moppy type of thing, so that doesn't no mold builds up on it. But it's only like once a year, and it doesn't have to doesn't require any paint ever. So we like to finish, but that's what we're the main problem we had today. That's going to be fixed. That's it for now. See you guys next time. Bye.